Hi guys, it's Anna. I'm back with another sit-down video, which is very unlikely of me because I like vlogging more than sit-downs, but I'm basically gonna be like reliving my 2019. I was playing back the footage and I realized I said 2019 instead of 2018. You know what I meant, I'm reliving my 2018, okay? So everything that I did in 2018 will be included in this video, obviously. So I'm basically just gonna go month by month, insert like pictures and videos I have from the events that I'm talking about. That's basically it. This doesn't need a long intro. I also really hate just filming intros. So I'm just gonna go into January. The third day of 2018 was January 3rd, obviously. Mel and I went to New York City and we got to see Anastasia, no clue, and it was the first memorable thing that I think I could think of. After the show we went to Ban Restaurant, which is my favorite restaurant ever, and we pretended it was our birthday and that we were twins. We're not related at all. And then we also obviously went to see the tree because it was still up. Almost a week after, Mel and I and our families also went to the Pocono Mountains, which we go every year, and we went snowboarding, skiing. We got some cute pictures because Mel's dad takes them, so that was a really fun trip. Not almost a week later, I believe, we went to New York again. We went to, I think it was MoMA. I don't remember if it was MoMA or Met, but we went to some art museum. And then we also went to go see Lion King. So February is such a slow month. The only thing I could think of in February is Valentine's Day, and I've spent every year of my life single on Valentine's Day. Even though Valentine's Day is literally my favorite holiday. Nothing really important happened in February that I could think of. In March, 3 girls from my soccer team and I went to a United States women's national team soccer game. I don't really remember who they played, but I just remember that it was a fun game, and I went with Bella, Haley, and Lily. That weekend was also Sarah's quinceañera, so she turned 15 and she had this big red dress and she threw a party, and it was a cool experience. The last memorable thing I did in March was go to Washington, D.C., and it was my first time there. So I went with my brother and my parents, and the reason I loved this trip so much was that my brother usually doesn't come on vacation with us, and he went on this one. We went to see the Capitol building and then the Washington Monument, and we also went to the Lincoln Memorial. And because it was March, I think we went to this thing called the Four Seasons District. Every season they change the theme of this little town district kind of thing. The months of April to July there wasn't anything that memorable in them. So I'm just gonna pull out a couple things because they were just mostly parties. April was Ava's birthday. She threw a house party, and I think I have some pictures from that. So from the months of June to July, wasn't really anything special. I threw a party. It was really just parties on parties on parties because it was summer, and a couple carnivals. I don't know if I have any pictures from the carnivals left. 4th of July. My family goes all out for 4th of July. Most of the other ones were house parties or, really just house parties. I don't know where I was going with that. In August, which was the last month of summer, my best friend and I, Mel, so we went to Boston, and I actually vlogged that, and I'll have that in the description box if you didn't watch them already. But we went to Italy one day, and that was in Prudential Center, and we also went to the Quincy Market, and on the last day that we were in Massachusetts, we went to Cape Cod and went on this little private small beach thing, and it was so cute. I think it was a couple days later there was a G-Eazy concert, and I slept over Mel's when we got back from Boston, and then we went to go get sushi, and we went to this concert, and it was such a last-minute thing. We literally bought tickets the night before the concert, and it was basically G-Eazy, Lil Uzi, I really forgot who else was there, but by the time Lil Uzi ended up coming out, I ended up leaving, so I think I heard like one song of Lil Uzi. Basically, Lil Uzi was late to the show and came like really late, and I didn't have the patience for that, so we just left. In September, school started, which was fun. Not that fun, but you know, I kind of like getting back into school after so long of not being in it, because I just start to miss everyone, and I like being at school. I go to a really fun school, so yeah, I kind of like school starting. And this month I also went to a USA versus Brazil men's team game, and Neymar is actually one of my favorite players, so we got to see him play, and I think he scored a penalty. October through December are obviously the best months in the year. I don't think anyone else disagrees. The first thing that I did in October was actually go to California, which was absolutely amazing. Also one of my favorite places maybe on earth. I obviously went with Mel, because I go with Mel everywhere, and we went to a wedding, which was the first day we got there, and then we got like In-N-Out. We actually went shopping on Rodeo Drive. I don't really remember where we were, but all I remember is being in a PacSun, and we ended up meeting Mackenzie Ziegler. We went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and then went to Gucci on Rodeo. We stopped in like Cartier and Burberry, but we went to Tiffany's, and that was also really fun. The last 2 days that Mel and I were in California, we were in San Diego. I also, we visited a couple colleges. USC is so beautiful, and UCLA was also really beautiful. The day I came back from California was the day I had homecoming, so I had to be in school, because if I wasn't in school, I wasn't allowed to go to homecoming. But our homecoming was so cute, and it was such a fun night. When I say fun and cute, it registers in my brain, but I just don't know what other words to use, because I am incompetent and don't know how to use synonyms. A week after homecoming, I celebrated my birthday with my family. We went to the beach actually in late October. My birthday's October 27th. And we went out to a Greek restaurant. And then the day after, which was the 28th, I took a couple of my friends to Benihana, and we just had food, and then we all came back to my house. November also was kind of February. Wasn't really anything special. So I went to Virginia with my soccer team, which was actually really cool because we haven't been out of state in a while for a tournament. And we stayed there for 3 days, I think. We went bowling on the last day, and it was just really fun.
Quick, like, to all the boys out there, stay slow!
And then the week after was Thanksgiving. Nothing really too special, just family time, we had food. Then December of 2018 came, best month I think I had of 2018. The first thing that I remember happening is Alyssa's suite, which is actually the first suite I went to in 2018. And she looked so pretty. I actually posted pictures on Instagram from her suite, and I love you, Liz, if you're watching this. So that was the first Friday of December, and then the following Friday was Jess's suite, and I actually made a video on that. December was, nothing really happened that much in December, but I feel like it was just such a happy month because it was like Christmas and then New Year. A couple days before Christmas, my friends and I gathered. Why did I use gathered? Don't know, but we gathered at Ava's house and we had a Secret Santa. We do this every year. It's probably my favorite thing of December. I love spending time with my friends, and it's just really fun to like open gifts and stuff. And then 3 days after, I remember this because it was last month. I don't remember the days in January and February, but 3 days after the Secret Santa was Christmas, And for Christmas, I really wanted a blender, and I ended up getting it, and now I make green juices literally every day. And if you want to come over and you want a green juice, I will literally make it for you. Again, my parents didn't have to do that. And then I'm just gonna put my top 9 from Instagram on here just because to like finish the video off. That's really it. That's all of 2018 in my most memorable moments. I hope you guys had a great time watching, and if you didn't, I'm sorry for being boring. If you're watching this and you knew what I was talking about and you were included in some of these memories, thank you for being in my 2018 and making memories with me. I'm forever grateful for it. And I think that's really it for this video. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching this, which I don't really think you are, but if you haven't subscribed, you know where the button is. That was disgusting. I hated that. I'm gonna end the video here.